Okay, what's up? Alright, how do we beat Ira? I feel like that all you got should be in. I'm not so worried about that. I'm not so worried about that. Um, right, unless it's flicked Ira. I don't feel the need to have in the the other piece. Um, Bummer, sink below gets stuck. Um, I guess I just use it to pitch though. No, I use Glint to pitch. And I save sync, probably. Right, Glint into Fire Vein, into Tooth of the Dragon, into Fire Vein. Pretty straightforward. Yes, please. I don't have a way to give the first dagger go again. So I gotta get to blocking. I guess that I need to do this. No, then sync. I forgot about sync. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yeah. One, two, three, four, 6, 2, and but um guess I burn the vigor. I could also play this, but it's not. I don't think I want that stuck in Arsenal. I don't think it's that helpful. It's like one chain link. This is nice. On the second, Kadachi. Hopefully that looks like Kadachi, and then something. It could be just, well, no, because they have a full hand. They're probably trying to proc mask. Oh, damn it. Yeah, because I need to be sending this on the second chain link. the long and the short of it. Slow and steady Fang. Or if I want to save this, I mean, I guess not if it gets me max value. It's a good card because you can go, it's a yellow. But in this situation, it draws me a card, so that's good. Hopefully I draw into a blue here. What is he gonna choose? Long Whisker Loyalty, right? The best one. Yes, sir. That's good. Scartage doesn't give me bonus value on this end, and it helps me get to the mark earlier. So I send it now. I don't know why my cam thing is acting up. We're gonna. You guys are seeing my background now. Tiny. Um. The flick flack play. I wonder if he's doing flick flack. Double flick flack. Whatever he blocks with, if he does, blocks for +4. This hopefully hits. Probably I could block with these, but I could also try to sink one like that. Standing order doesn't do anything special. I go this. The thing is, I can't. This, if it triggers this, not really. Oh, that was an interesting move because that was like this. I mean, this was a lucky draw, but sending the blue feels wrong, but it kind of works here. That's crazy, blocking with mask that early. I'm gonna get online. And I don't even care. Dude, I love the art on this card so much. I might make the art on this card I make a little art based on this thing. And that's nice because Dynamos is now triggered. This deck is running smooth. I'm not floating bigger, so I kind of want to block with this. Prevent there. Is it a double strike situation? No. That's too bad, but whatever. I don't think they're trying to get the go again anyways. Ho! Big. Dagger, Searing Gaze, Dagger, Long Westerker. Dagger, Affirm? Those two effectively do the same thing? No. I mean, the question is, do I hold this? I think yes. Yeah, I'm glad I did. Sort of. Oh no, I could mark them here, then save a bloodshed, and just throw hella damage. I don't think they can do 15. Actually, maybe they can. Oh, nice. That's good. This can be go again. Yeah. Dagger for 2. Don't really care. Don't really care. Yeah, one more. I'm not gonna care. You can't do enough. Ah, CNC for 7. That almost makes me care. But, like, not really. is where I do the thing. This is where I do the Fang thing, where you can't choose how to block me. Yes, you have overblocked. Alright, dope. Alright, what is up? Um, this is probably gonna be the second game of my Blue Fang gameplay here. I'm feeling pretty good about Blue Fang. I got a Teklo game, so I think that this matchup, like most Teklo matchups, is heavily favored against Teklo. Yeah, Fang probably more than most, especially Blue Fang, because he's pretty anti-fatigue. Um, I'm running. Oh, I guess I'm on a different list here than the one you will have seen at first. I'm just working around trying some different lists out. I feel like I like a 9 blue list. I like being able to be pretty aggressive. And so yeah, uh, like kind of, I'd rather have closer to the red line. Like I feel really good about the red line list, so I'd rather play something that's kind of closer to that, and then does blue stuff and has the abundance of resources than something that's not quite um as aggressive. I think the thing probably that I'm gonna do is build a list with more yellows because the yellows work really good in Fang. Like you might not be able to pitch to grains, but you throw in a tunic and run a bunch of yellows, and you can have a pretty aggressive list that once you're online just murders because your yellows are still really powerful. There's a lot of powerful things that you can do on yellows. So, anyways, here against Teklo, he started with time snap potion, and then that thing that lets him upgrade, and then Evo Mech, Evo Mach Breaker. Um, yeah, the art on the Evos is awesome. I'm not sure how valuable they are. I'm not sure how much they bring. It's kind of weird to have your like upgrade your equipment basically live inside your deck and then you have to wait for it. But yeah, so I'm just throwing out Fire Vein. I don't know. I'll catch you up on what I'm doing in the next turn. Right now it looks like I'm, doing the pretty standard thing of trying to get online as fast as I can. I'm gonna carry Vigor with grains. Um, so yeah, let's start getting through this. So I throw the Fire Vein. He's blocking with Sentry base arms. I think that that's really dumb. I guess he was just trying to get. Oh no, because I had Saber Bloodshed live. Saber Bloodshed? I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Um. So he's putting out. He had Time Snap. I guess he just did another Evo. He's almost got 4 Evos online, which does that mean he can become Monster Evolve Teklovossen? Alright, so what's my play look like? Uh, Probably a Tooth of Dragon, and then I guess I'm gonna pitch Scar Tissue. I probably should have pitched Scar Tissue there. Oh no, because I want to try and use the extra swing from Long Whisker. Oh, and I actually remember this because this was a mistake. So I have 2 Long Whisker loyalties, and I'm trying to get online. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll mark with the first one, mark with the second one. But the thing that happens is I think he overblocks here. Right, this coming in for 4. He's blocking 5, so I'm gonna buff it to 5 with Long Whisker if I use Mark. If I buff Power, it'll hit. So the issue is I should do buff Power and attack again, not Mark and attack again, because the Mark's not gonna do anything because this next one's gonna do Mark. Alright, the Mark doesn't come through in time. I had planned out something in my head and then I didn't respond to what actually happened because I wasn't expecting him to block that hard. And then I'm sending a dagger and it does all 3, so I don't have to choose anything. And I put the on hit to this one, and so this will mark on hit, but it can't double up the mark on hit. And I could have put it on the other one, but I couldn't attack with the other one because I didn't have the resources. So that's how that cookie crumbled, and I missed 2 damage, which is fine. Oath of Loyalty twice is kind of a funny card. Funny draw. It'd be interesting, like, I mean, I guess because it's block 3 and in Fang you're happy blocking, it's like, it is what it is, whatever. But yeah, Oath of Loyalty is like, I'm getting rid of it rather than blocking here because I want to be able to try and get online. Like, my priority early game is getting online. I'll eat damage rather than use cards to block. And then, oh, I was like, did it break? But I drew into another Oath of Loyalty, which is crazy. So then I'm like, all right, I have to block now. And now I can do, I mean, this isn't bad. I can do Oath of Loyalty into Blaze Headlong and then Arsenal the Affirm Loyalty. I guess I could, right? There is a line where I use a dagger and then Affirm Loyalty. Um, Paying for the dagger with Blaze Headlong. And actually, because Oath of Loyalty gets me 1 Draconic Chain Link, it is a very interesting consideration. Um, so I'm not sure what I end up doing. He's gonna block this thing out, right? And I'm thinking, maybe I want to swing a dagger because it's putting me on my second chain link. And I'm gonna get online when this thing, if this thing hits, which it probably does. So it's because, I mean, I'm not sure that it's because of that, because it still is like using, oh no, it's totally because this hitting, which it's likely to hit, gets me online. I'm gonna throw the Affirm Loyalty now and pay with the Blaze Headlong instead of arsenaling the Affirm Loyalty, because this hits, I get 1 fealty from the Affirm Loyalty and 1 from hitting a marked target, and am turned online and go, thank you. Didn't mean to close the combat. Well, it doesn't matter. Hopefully here, yeah, I go, oops, and then I swing my sword, and I get my dynamo trigger, which is nice, bonus points there. I'll use my dynamo. The thing now, I block with glint. I think I probably don't use the dynamo. I probably should have. unused the dynamo there and blocked with the glint. Um, Although I guess maybe I'm trying to get a reprise trigger. It is Teklo, so I can't expect him to be blocking. Um, I don't know. Was I considering double reacting maybe? Although I don't think that makes a lot of sense because Proclaim Vengeance is going to mark, right? This likely hits, which will get me the extra fealty to be able to play Scar Tissue on my second dagger, which will enable me to play for the Jakai on my um, third one. I also could play Glint on my second dagger in order to Arsenal. Oh, I think that was definitely a mistake, right? To pitch the Glint just to float a Vigor. Like, it's like I don't have a great outlet for the Vigor in the first place. That first attack didn't hit, so I can't use Brave Forge. No, it hit, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the Vigor. I guess I just missed the Brave Forge, which is what I was planning on doing. I just missed the trigger, and I feel like, I'm in a really good place against Teklovossen here, up 38 to 24 with turn being turned on. Yeah, it's just a tilting matchup for him. An opportunity to see how the deck is flowing and practice some stuff for us. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that was not exactly. I'm floating 2 vigor. I actually end up giving up these vigor. I think on the next turn, just they don't go to anything because I'm online, so I don't have any need for them. Um, so yeah, Glint would have better served me. Definitely the first time it would have better served me was as a block, and then the next piece would be in the arsenal. Um, I got block with relentless. Yeah, makes sense. I think expedite has an on hit, which I'm trying to stop. I don't exactly remember what it is. I don't know what he's doing with hyperdrivers though. There's like some sort of banishing boosting thing happening. Um, oh god, that sneeze is gone. Oh god damn. Would love to be able to get out that sneeze. Alright, let's see. I don't think Tekla is doing all that much. Right? Um, I guess I was debating trying to block that. Yeah, I guess I blocked it out. I guess the fact that he put that hyperdriver there, I'm expecting that he's trying to do something, and I still have a pretty great turn. That's the thing about online Fang is you only need 2 cards, so you block with 2, attack with 2. So I'm in a cool place to be able to go Fire Vein into Pledge Fealty, and then Searing Gaze, hoping, that he's gonna overblock that first thing. It'd be nice if I had Glint in hand. Sorry, if I had put it into Arsenal instead of floating the Vigors, right? These 2 Vigors that are gonna do nothing for me. I guess one of them. I guess I could keep floating one of them. Float one, pitch one to Brave Forge. That's not so bad. Um. Oh. Um. Yeah. Oh, so this game just ends. But yeah, so like a good opportunity to see what's going on here. And then I'm gonna look at my deck and just see what changes I can make along those lines of the yellow that I was talking about. Okay, so here's the Fang deck. A lot of this is built off of Camo's list, but I wanted to build a slightly less red line. So his is all about doing switchboard and going between basically a red line deck and a deck with blues. Um, but I'm gonna try and put some of the better yellows in. So tenacity being one of those cards that okay, something's not working. Cards. Oh, I'm not logged in. All right. All right. So tenacity, right? Put those in. That's one of those cards that's gonna do well. Drop of Dragon Blood. I mean, I haven't read into the stuff, the idea on this that much. Um, I'm just gonna take that thing out. And then I like that this list is running these guys and these guys. Those are nice. I like this. I'm tempted to run like 4 of those instants, but I'm gonna trust that this list is built to make those cards work. Um, this would be actually a pretty good card to throw in here, except for that. Um, like I feel like what are you doing? You're like putting it in Arsenal and then playing it out because you're not necessarily like it's not like it can store the value of being a yellow. And obviously, having go again is nice if you don't have any draconics, but I can't build a deck around having a bunch of, non-draconic, non-go again cards. So it's like it's blocking 3 and it's yellow, but it's not really being able to play out very well. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Perforate is obviously a nice one. It'd be cool if whatever senses was good, but it doesn't really work that good. Is there any way that we can work in uh Iron Song Determination's interesting. It doesn't have a lot of value, but Dominate could be good. You swing a dagger. No, because it's an action. They gotta be 3 blocks. We know that. Oh, cut from the same cloth, yellow. It sucks that it's a 2 block, but that's a nice card. That would be interesting. I think that, like, looking through this deck, it seems like part of the whole pitch is, like, don't play non-draconic reactions. Um, do I have cut from the same cloth red in here? Cut from the same cloth could be a move. Um, Agility stance. At the start of your turn, destroy this, and then your dagger attacks get go again. Dagger, dagger. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. They're gonna get go again anyways. I guess the one thing that's, like, maybe interesting is that your everything really happens at reaction speed, but it's like that's just sort of, you're playing like that anyways, right? Sharpen senses, your weapons attacks gets +1. All of them get +1. If their attack is greater than twice their base, they get go again. At the beginning of your end phase, destroy this. So it's like, can you. You're not really trying to boost them to get the go again part, right? You don't care about that. You're just leveraging the +1s on a yellow that's an aura. Almost like Sink Below Yellow is the card to use there. Warrior's Valor's interesting. Buff a dagger up so that it attacks for 3. And you go, you have to block this, otherwise it gets go again. Oh no, it's cost 1. Can't be paying 1. I'm gonna put this guy. Just 2. It feels wrong, but maybe I can convince myself that it's not. So, right, this is only coming in for certain matchups. I have 4 cards too many. Damn, only 4. Um, this is like Wizard matchup help, which is nice. Aurora help, which is nice. It fridges when it's in. Warrior matchup, which is why this card is maybe an inventory card. 0. Next dagger gets +3. I see your hand. Um, Tunic kind of has to be in if you want Perforate in, but that's also the point of running yellows anyways. Um, maybe I killed 2 of those. One of those. People love that card though. Not likely 2 of those. This is, there's matchups where you want this. Yeah, but that's the issue with doing this is I'm trying to, this replaces this. Um, all right, let's just do that. Let's go like that, and let's see how this runs. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna see how this runs from here. So this is what I'm gonna put as the list. You guys saw what I edited. Feel free to mess around with it. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. I'll be back with more games on the list I just put together. Peace.